So, welcome back to my channel, no? So, magsasolve tayo ng heat transfer problem, no? So, meron tayong problem dito. A 25 cm steam main, 225 meter long, is covered with 5 cm of high temperature insulation, thermal conductivity of 0.095 watts per meter Kelvin, and 4 cm of low temperature insulation. Thermal conductivity of 0.065 watts per meter Kelvin. The inner and outer surface temperature as measured are 400 degrees Celsius and 50 degrees Celsius respectively. Determine first the total heat loss per hour. Second, the total heat loss per square meter of outer surface. The third one is heat loss per square meter of pipe surface. And number 4, the temperature between the two layers of insulation. So, drawing natin yung pipe natin. Sana hindi maglag, no? Yun na, naglalag na. So, meron tayong dalawang layers of insulation. Yan. Yung white represent yung yung pipe, which is 25 cm daw. Ano yun? Outer or inner? Pag hindi siya indicated sa problem, outer yun. Diameter na yon. So, meron tayong 25 cm na diameter dito. 25 cm diameter. So, divide natin yung 25 cm na yon by 2. Meron tayong R1 na 12.5 cm. Then, R2 natin is from the center to the first layer of insulation, which is 5. So, meron tayong 17.5. So, R2 natin, so sulat na lang natin dito R1 is equal to 12.5, which is equal to 0.125 meters. R2 is equal to 0.125 meter plus the 0.05. So, meron tayong 0.175 meter. So, calculate natin. 0.125 plus 0.05 equal. So, plus 0.04. So, R3 natin is 0.215. So, R3. So, paano naging R1, R2, tsaka R3? So, first, meron tayong diameter na 25. Divide natin sa 5, meron tayong 12.5. Ay, meron tayong 25 na diameter. Then, divide natin sa 2 para makuha yung R1. So, meron tayong 12.5 cm. So, convert natin into meters. Meron tayong 0.125 meter. So, add natin yung thickness of the first layer of insulation para makuha natin yung R2. Then, add natin yung R3 para yung 4 cm para makuha yung R3 natin. I-add natin siya dun sa R2. So, makikita nyo naman pag na-visualize nyo dun sa pipe nyo, no? So, solve natin. So, meron tayong length. L, which is 225 daw. So yung K1 natin is equal to 0.095 watts per meter Kelvin. Then K2 is equal to what? Ilan? 0.065 watts per meter Kelvin. So T1 was to 400 degrees Celsius. T2 is equal to 50 degrees Celsius na. So doon muna tayo sa first part. Determine the total heat loss per hour. So per hour. So given tayo ng formula that the Q is equal to delta T all over the ln of R2 over R1 plus ln of R3 over R2 divided by the 2 pi L multiplied by the K1 divided by 2 pi LK2 divided by yan, 2 pi LK2 pala. So direct sub, no? So meron tayong Q is equals to delta T, which is 350 degrees Celsius divided by the ln of yung R2, 0.175. Huwag na natin ilagay yung unit kasi makakancel lang naman. So R1 is 0.125 divided by the 2 pi L, which is 225 meter multiplied by 2 pi K1, which is K1 natin is 0.095 watts per meter Kelvin. Plus the ln of 0.215 divided by 0.175 divided by 2 pi multiplied by 225 meter multiplied by 0.065 watts per meter Kelvin. So cancel yung meter dito. So aangat yung ba't watts yung na-cancel ko dito. Cancel yung meter, no? So yung Kelvin naangat siya dito. Unit analysis. Then yung watts is tataas siya dun sa taas. So meron tayong Q na equal sa 350 divided by ln of 0.175 0.125 all over 2 pi 225, 0.095 plus the ln fraction 0.215 divided by 0.175 divided by 2 pi multiplied by 225 multiplied by 0.065. So meron tayong 73 754 754 magdalag 754.356 watts. So yung watts natin is joules per second. Three 3,600 second is equals to 1 hour. 1 kilojoule is 1,000 joule. So cancel yung joule. So cancel yung seconds. So Q natin is equal to meron tayong 75754.356 times 3,600 divided by 1,000. Meron tayong 56.5515 5515.682 kilojoule per hour. Naglalag yung laptop, no? Sorry. So, ito yung sagot for the first part natin. So, for the second part naman, ano yung pinapahanap? The total heat loss per square meter of outer surface. Sa outer surface, yung busihan natin. So, kape muna. So, to, sa outer surface ba? Outer surface na. So, di ba meron tayong formula that Q is equal to, copy na lang kaya natin tong kanina. Naglalag. Ito, copy na lang natin to, guys. Control copy, no? Naglalag yung laptop. Bumabagal yung production. Paste option yan. Yan, so meron tayong formula na ganyan, di ba? Wherein pwede natin i-factor out yung 2 pi LK Yung 2 pi L dito kasi same lang sila, then aangat siya sa taas. So meron tayong Q is equal to delta T multiply by 2 pi L divided by the ln of R2 over R1 all over the K1 plus, naglalag talaga, plus ln of R3 over R2 divided by the K2. So cross multiply natin yon, so meron tayong Q all over 2 pi L is equal to delta T divided by the ln of R2 over R1 plus the ln of R3 over R2. So meron tayong K1, K2, diba? So derive lang yan. So analyze natin yung problem, sabi outer surface. Ano ba yung radius natin sa outer? So meron tayong R3, no? R3 yung radius natin sa outer. So ito dapat Q per area daw. So area na ba tong nandito? Hindi pa. So we need to multiply 1 all over R3. So using unit analysis, so meron tayong R3 doon. So pag na-multiply tayo ng meter to meter, square meter siya. Di ba yung lateral area natin for pipes is 2 pi L multiply by the radius, which is yung outer radius natin is R3. So we can say that Q all over outer area is equal to the delta T. The delta T all over, wala ba nakakalimutan? Yes, wala naman, no? Meron tayong ln of R2 over R3. Ay, R2 over R1 pala, sorry. Plus ln of R3 R2 divided by the R3 K1 all over R3. Ay, hindi. Tama ba? Hindi siya dito sa baba. Dito siya sa taas. Sorry for that. Ito yung R3. Then R3. So, we can solve for the Q over outer area. So, direct sub, delta T natin is 350 pa rin degrees Celsius. Divided by, ang haba naman na ito. R3 natin, ilan? 0.215. Tama. 0.215 multiply by the ln of R1 ay R2, which is 0.175 all over 0.125 divided by the K1, which is, ilan yung K1? 0.095 meter to. Meter. Hindi, Kelvin. Watts per meter Kelvin. Plus 0.215 meter multiplied by the ln of 0.215 ba? All over 0.175 all over the 0.065 if I'm not mistaken. Tingnan natin. Tama. Watts per meter Kelvin. So dito may nakalimutan tayo. I-cancel. So cancel yung ano dito, Kelvin. Doon, pag pinactor out mo, makakancel yan. So dito naman, naangat to, magkakaroon na meter squared dito. So aangat yan, di ba, makakancel yung Celsius tsaka Kelvin kasi change yung temperature naman. So dito mag-multiply pareho. So meron tayong watts per meter squared. So nasa-satisfy yung Q over area natin. Q over AO is equal to ilan? Calculate. So erase tayo. .215. So equal. So meron tayong 242.653. Hindi 654 kasi 6 yung sumunod. Watts per meter squared. Ano, may specify ba dito? Total. So, i-convert na natin sa sa kilojoule per kanina, meron tayong 3,600 seconds. Is equals to 1 hour times 1 kilojoule is 1,000 joule. Cancel na yan dito. So, meron tayong Q over AO. Times 1,600 divided by 1,000. Meron tayong 873.553 kilojoule per hour meter squared. So, ito na yung answer natin for the second part. So, determine the total heat loss. So, outer surface. Doon naman tayo sa pipe surface. Sa pipe surface naman tayo. So, gaya kanina, so imbes na R3 yung i-multiply, R1 kasi pipe surface tayo. So, R1 yung i-multiply natin, no? Kasi sa pipe surface tayo. So, mayroon tayong Q over AO, AI. So, direct sum na lang gaya ng kanina. Sikapin na lang natin ito, no? Para hindi tayo copy. Paste natin. So, imbes na outer diameter yung ilagay natin dito, lagyan natin yung inner, yung diameter ng pipe natin. Kasi, surface ng pipe eh. Tayong 0.065. 125 meter. 0.125 meter. So, ang sagot is Q over A. AI is equal to 0.125 Meron tayo 417.364 watts. So, multiply na natin yan. Gawin natin kilojoule per hour. So, meron tayong 3,600 seconds. So, 1 hour times 1 kilojoule is 1,000 joule. So, equal to sa 1,502 0.511 kilojoule per hour meter squared. So, may meter squared pala ito sa baba kasi. Gaya ng ginawa natin kanina. So, ito na yung answer for the third part of the problem. So, the next one, calculate the temperature between the two layers of insulation. So, nandito yung temperature na pinapahanap natin. T unknown. So, paano yun? So, gamitin na lang natin yung sa pipe, tsaka yung sa, sa insulation na lang. First insulation, para hindi na mahaba yung solution natin. So, meron tayong Q, di ba? Q is equal to the 2 pi K1 multiplied by the T1 minus the T2 all over the ln of R1 R2 pala over R1. So, we need to just cross multiply this. So, meron tayong Q multiplied by the ln of R2 over R1 divided by the 2 pi K1 is equal to T1 minus T2. So, T2 yung hinahanap, transpose. So, meron tayong T2 is equal to T1 minus the Q ln of R2 over R1 divided by the 2 pi K1. So, T2 now is equal to 400 degrees Celsius minus the Q. Ano yung Q natin kanina? So, in terms of watts tayo kasi kinonvert natin yung sagot kanina eh. Nasaan siya? 73754. Tama, 73754. 73754 point, may point to 356. So, meron tayong watts all over the 2 pi. So, meron pala tong L. Nakalimutan yung L. Bisit na yan. L which is 225 Pangit ang sulat ng ano. Yung K natin, which is 0.095 watts per meter Kelvin. Ln of R1 ay R2 at 0.175 all over 0.125. So, cancel yung watts. Cancel yung meter. So, akit yung Kelvin. So, T2. Is equal to 400 minus 73754.356 multiply by the ln of 0.175, 0.125 all over 2 pi 225 0.095. Meron tayong 215.222 degrees Celsius. So, ito na yung answer for the number 4 of the problem. So, that's it, no? So, naglalag yung laptop natin. Pasensya na. So, subscribe kayo pag may natutunan kayo. So, like nyo na rin. Thank you.